Fire season is underway. 150 acres have burned so far outside of Las Vegas. Thanks for joining us here at 6. I'm Denise Valdez.
And I'm Brian Loftus. For nearly 2 days, the Bureau of Land Management has battled the Bird Springs fire. This is located about 20 miles southwest of the valley. 8 News Now reporter Ryan Mathey is there with more on the investigation and some progress on containment.
Well, the BLM now suspects target shooting as what caused this fire midday Monday. Here in the Red Rock Conservation Area, target shooting is prohibited. There's no suspect as of now. Crews are continuing to fight those flames on the other side of the mountain range here. You're likely not going to see any more smoke from the roadway, but the camera's going to zoom in now, and you might potentially see that red hue on the tips of the mountain there. That's fire retardant. That air crews were able to lay down on Monday. Wind did not make that possible on Tuesday, and by the way, there's not too many people in the Clark County area properly trained to fight this kind of fire. Behind these rugged rocks, a fire burns.
We were able to get around it quickly enough to where we did not put in any closures or restrictions.
Shane Kelly, fire prevention specialist with the BLM, says crews contained roughly a third of it 24 hours after it first started on Memorial Day morning. It burned south of State Route 160 in a rural area near Late Night Trailhead. Crews were able to fight the flames from the sky Monday, but winds prevented the same Tuesday. The main way it's spreading? By grass, which Kelly says is an abnormal surplus for this time of year.
Our grass doesn't always get very tall, but if it's thick enough, it will definitely carry a fire, especially when it's windy like this.
We were not allowed near it, but photos from the BLM show the deep and rigid location crews have mostly been forced to hike to as temperatures begin breaking into the triple digits. A human believed to have sparked it.
And the primary reason it is suspected human cause is simply the fact that there's been no lightning in the area within the last 24 hours.
And it's all near a habitat for the endangered desert tortoise. Other homes and structures are not threatened, they say. It's the BLM primarily responsible for putting it out.
Structure fire and wildland fire are very different. If it's a fire that's going to be the long haul, it's definitely us.
But it won't be much longer until it's put out, though the season just now sparking.
With our above average amount of grass load we have this year, we're expecting to have a much busier season than last year.
The BLM did have high hopes of full containment by this evening. They're now expecting it by noon on Wednesday. That's a technical term meaning they have full control of the fire's perimeter, which will help them extinguish the fire more. The BLM adds that actually extinguishing all those flames likely will take until later this week. Reporting in the Southwest Valley, Ryan Mathey, 8 News Now.
Ryan, thank you. The last major wildfire the BLM was activated for in that area was the York fire last summer. It burned more than 90,000 acres near Prim, right there at State Line.